Family, you know what rhymes with sleep token? Keep hoping. Kind of. Hoping is and then token is, but it's close enough, at least for what I wanted to say. Guys, hope is a strange thing. There's a toxic kind of hope that kind of keeps you in the kind of loop that Vessel tends to be trapped in these songs, right? It's like when somebody, has you in a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Hope kind of keeps you running in back and forth between two dead ends. You know what I'm saying? I sympathize with Vessel a lot, but he seems to be caught in a lot of double binds with sleep here. And, of course, the philosophy of the double bind has been on my mind a lot. That's Gregory Bateman for anybody who wants to look up the anthropology behind that. Without any further ado, family, we're going to go ahead and let him cook. I think this is the only song on the Even in Arcadia album that I failed to listen to so far. So this is going to be my first interaction with it. Family, gather in, like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Patreon if you want to see any, behind the scenes stuff, things that I haven't dropped that have yet to come to the YouTubes. Support your boy. I deeply appreciate you. On our way to 100K too, so subscribe for me. Let's let him cook without any further ado. Cook, please.
I wanna be a provider. Gonna you is silk like a spider.
Guys, I try. I promise. I do. I promise. I try to just let it ride. I try to just let it cook. But you can't do that with Vessel, right? It's like, what am I going to do? Just like leave all of the ideas until the end? I have to talk about it. It's like, I want to be your provider. Garner you with silk like a spider. It's so beautiful and ironic and threatening and creepy. It's everything that you want from Sleep Token, right? Because it's like, I want to just adorn you in silk. It's like, oh, that sounds so romantic. It's beautiful. It's smooth. But it's like a spider. A spider, represents a giant objective. If the spider is the one wrapping you in silk, how does he choose these lines? Fam, the lyricism is special.
You is silk like a spider. Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider.
Like that bar too.
You're out of shell, you're a secret insider.
Insider. Talk about it, buddy, with that voice, buddy. Vessel is cooking right now. You got a hard outer shell. I want to hear him say that again.
But I'm a rider. You're out of shell, you're a secret insider. I wanna be a provider.
Damn it, they should have dropped a little beat right there. I want him to go into that. You know what I'm saying? If you would have dropped a little boom, this would have just been the perfect, R&B, romance, light the candles, you feel me? Except for that spider line. I mean, Christ.
I wanna be a provider. Your guiding hand, your final decider.
Ooh.
That bit of fuel to your fire, stoke your desire. Just let me know that you're mine. I wanna be a provider.
Guys, do the people who are fans of Sleep Token, and by that I mean you, talk to me in the comments, please. Is there an allure to the toxicity of the relationship dynamic between Vessel and Sleep? I mean, what is it that gets you going about this? And because the thing is, we talk about the aesthetics of the smooth, right? Which is the, essentially, we have this, instead of really understanding beauty, we kind of have, it's like a stand-in for authentic beauty, which is like smoothness, right? And smoothness reminds us of like the lack of an obstacle, the lack of a conflict. But when things are smooth, they're also kind of empty. They're also kind of meaningless, right? And so I feel like the people who are really, really into sleep token music are people that feel this kind of allure toward the toxicity that they can't necessarily describe. Pardon me. Sorry about that, family. I'm back with you. I'm a man of a certain age. I have dry eye, so I had to, go put some eye drops in. Let's continue. It's the drum there is not quite as heavy as I would have wanted it. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Sonically, I wanted a little banger to come out there. I want it to slap. To me, initially, when the beat dropped, it misses the mark for me just a little bit. I was hoping for a little bit more. Ooh, damn! I found myself the other day. That sounded so fire. You know what I'm saying? Vessel just does these things. He's just like, teases you with those runs a little bit. Do it again. You're the only game that I like to lose is so fire. Bro, prior to hearing him say that, you're the only game that I like to lose, I'm stealing that, guaranteed. And I'm never telling my wife that this song exists. I'm gonna act like I made that line up. Next time me and my wife get in a fight, I'm gonna be like, listen, you're the only game that I like to lose. Period. Damn. That's one of them bars, baby. That is one of them bars. Lord, leave in the comments below the coldest thing that you think Vessel has ever said. I think it's that one. You're the only game that I like to lose that's a gargantuan. And just to explain, right? It's like, why is you're the only game that I like to, why is that such a bar to me, right? Because the thing is, when someone is infinitely complicated, right? Remember that song, Infinite Baths, right? A human being, a conscious entity, is someone you will never get to the bottom of. You're never winning the game. You're never, even your wins are that's just the battle you've won. It's not the war. The human being is far too complicated an entity for you to ever, you know what I'm saying? But to say you're the only game that I like to lose means that, man, every time I lose, I learn something. I'm going to try a new angle. I'm going to spend the rest of my life attempting to figure this out. Oh, that's fire.
Converse like old friends.
our bodies converse like old friends. Lord. Guys, I mean, you know, the guy's a lyricist. What can I say?
Exchanging the yes and silence with something unsaid on both ends. Surely we know the difference.
Ooh. What is it about two waking up at the end of the song? I mean, sometimes they won't even use a real percussion. They'll, you know, do some, some mix, some loop. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know if that's two as well, but usually in the final, the fourth quarter of a Sleep Token song, two will just wake up and start going bonkers. I respect it. Ooh! Yo!
I wanna be a provider. Gonna you with silk like a spider. Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider. You're outer shell, your secret inside.
Your outer shell, your secret insider. I've been wondering what he meant by that ever since he said it. Sometimes, I don't like to reach out to you guys to explain things, often. I mean, I know, but participate with me on this. What does that mean? Your outer shell, your secret insider.
And your fingers.
Yo, 2 is losing his mind right now. He said, even in the daylight. And that reminds me, in the daylight, in the night, oh. Remember, it's a very similar tune he's using there. Damn. Bro, you know what? I am definitely doing Sleep Token next time I am doing karaoke. Because I'm a karaoke legend in my mind. I'm going to get up there and be like, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days, snow, and Damocles, it hit me back. What's next from Sleep Token? Guys, that's all of Even in Arcadia. I mean, whether it's on the Patreon or it's on YouTube, I believe it's all on the interwebs at this point. What is next from Sleep Token? You tell me. Love your family. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the hype button if that's available. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I appreciate you.